Alright, so hey guys, I have been feeling super duper dysphoric lately, and it has really sucked. Like, so much. But I'm gonna take some advice that my therapist told me, like one of our first sessions, and try to give you guys some advice on how to deal with dysphoria that I have learned over the years. Yeah. So one of many things that I enjoy doing is actually thanks to my brother I can do this, is wearing like men's deodorant. First of all, it works better than most women's deodorant. And plus there's something about smells that just are usually associated with males. Not that sense of genders, obviously, but just having a deodorant on your shelf that says for men on it is just so satisfying. Another thing that I enjoy doing is, but can kind of have a flip side, is watching like trans YouTubers or transition videos and seeing other people's progress. This is great because it like gives you hope for the future, but it can also be like really annoying because sometimes you get so jealous, you know? So like, I'll be sitting there watching a video and I'm like, oh my god, that transition is amazing, and then I'll look in the mirror and be like, I'm still a girl. Fuck. And I feel so happy for them, but at the same time, I'm just like, I may never transition. And if I do, it's probably so far away that it just sucks. Another thing that's like really good is try to find your most masculine features and really focus on that. Like, I have a fairly defined jawline and my glasses are square, and I mean right now my hair is longer, but I'm gonna get it cut again soon, and my parents have finally agreed to let me get a even shorter haircut than I got last time, which is like really big. And I try to I also have fairly broad shoulders for someone my size. So actually yesterday my dad was nice enough to take me shopping, and I got like some guy cut shorts and some muscle tops that like show off my shoulders. And even though I don't really have anything to flex, it feels nice to have something more masculine. It just feels good, you know? I also like cut the sleeves off a denim button down, and it's a little bit too big, so it makes my shoulders look even broader, and it like hides my waist. So that makes me feel hella good about myself. Just finding little things like that can just be so satisfying and distracting yourself. If you're feeling so dysphoric you want to like rip your head off, which I get to far too often. I mean, as a lot of you guys know, I've struggled with a lot of not so great things like self-harm and eating disorder over the past couple of years. So if you're feeling like that, sometimes you just need to escape and just distract yourself. That's why I paint so much. I mean, there's like all sorts of stuff there, and I paint and I draw and I do crafts because being so absorbed in something else takes my focus away from the thing I'm feeling so horrible about and makes me focus on something I really, really enjoy. Play a musical instrument, write, craft, sing, play a sport, go for a walk, just get out in nature and just, at my lowest points, I've just laid in my backyard and just looked at the sky. And my mind just basically blanked out and I was just staring. Because I can't hurt myself or anyone else if I'm just laying on the ground. I'm not trying to make this a really depressing video, but that's just how I have felt. And, like, I wear this necklace backwards because it's a gender fluid pride flag, which made me feel better for a really long time, but I'm starting to realize I think I may be trans, not gender fluid, so wearing it backwards makes it a little more masculine, which is kind of cool, I think. I also have my pride bracelet from Copenhagen, the capital of Denmark, which is the country I come from, and I visit there fairly often. And I've decorated my room in a slightly more masculine way. Like, all my furniture is like really simplistic and black. Yeah, you see my dresser and my bed frame, and like my phone's currently propped up against like a black globe, which is like, my mom got me that as a middle school graduation present. Another thing is talk to someone. I mean, I'm here. I'll put my personal account down below. Talk to someone. You can talk to me. I'm always here. You can find an older trans or genderqueer person. You can, if you're comfortable, you can talk to your parents, even though I know that's not really an option for a lot of you. You can talk to a sibling if they're supportive. You can usually talk to a school counselor or a teacher or a family friend or professional counselor. Anyone that'll listen, because if you just open up a little bit, it can really help you. I've had about a year in regular therapy, and after this summer I'm going to be starting gender therapy, and then I still feel this way, which I'm pretty sure I will because I've felt this way for like 2 years. I'll be starting testosterone eventually, hopefully. Yeah, another thing that is a good tip is I bind my chest. I have a really small chest, but it's not small enough that I can just like not wear anything because they're like perky, I guess. So what I do is a lot of times I'll just wear like a sports bra around the house because I have a binder, but I'm too lazy to take it off before going to sleep, or like usually I'm out of the house for like more than 8 hours at a time for like school or whatever, and so it's not really an option for me to wear my binder all day. And I accidentally wore it for like 10 hours at one point, and I was bruised down my ribs, and breathing was really uncomfortable, and if I started to sweat, I like started to hyperventilate, and that's not healthy. So most of the time I've gotten some extra sports bras, and what I do is I get the one where you can remove the pad or that doesn't have a pad in it, and I wear that. And here, I'll see if I can show you. I'm not completely flat, like, but from the front you can't really tell. So that's what I do. And if another thing is to have like a dance party. Sometimes when I'm like really low and really dysphoric, sometimes I'll literally just like put on Born This Way by Lady Gaga, or I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan, and I will just like, I'll just listen to it and just after a few seconds I like really get into it, and then I'm just like dancing around my room, and that will make me feel better. And I know it's hard, trust me, coming from the laziest person you will probably ever meet. Exercising is hard and horrible, and I hate it. But one of the things that's really helped with my dysphoria is I've been working out alone, because, I mean, I'm like really shy about my body, so I can't work out in front of people. But I've made it like a routine of every Saturday morning before I like leave my room, I'll do as many squats as I can in one sitting. I'll do push-ups, sit-ups, and leg lifts and stuff. Which means I have decent abs, and as I showed you, I don't have a whole lot of arm muscles, but I'm working on it. Which, just exercising releases endorphins and like brain chemicals that help stabilize your mood and, you know, increase happiness, as well as just being fit really helps with confidence and self-esteem. And I know for me that's a huge thing, because I've always hated my body. For as long as I can remember, I've really hated my body. I was too chubby or too skinny, my ribs showed too much, my boobs were too small, whatever. I've just always hated my body, no matter, like, way before I started questioning my gender, and now I have dysphoria, which sucks monkey balls. But yeah, just take care of yourselves. Your life is important.